Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to solve question number 10. In the last video, we solved question number 9 part B, and before that I uploaded part A. Now we are going to solve question number 10 of exercise 1.8 D2. So let me read the question. If y is directly proportional to x and y is equals to 20, when x is equals to 5. There are two parts of this question. Find an equation connecting x and y, and the second part is draw the graph of y against x. We are going to solve both the parts of this question. So let's start today's video without wasting any time. So let's start the question. Over here we are first going to solve the part 1, that find an equation connecting x and y. So I'm going to write, since y, that's part 1, since y is directly proportional to x, that means it's like this. First of all, we are going to finish the sign of proportionality. I'm going to write y is equals to is k, which will be now constant. K is a constant over here, and we have finished the sign of proportionality. Now we are going to fill up the values. Y is 20 and x is 5. We need to find the value of k. So y 20 and k will be as it is, x is 5. Let me further solve it. It will be divided. So 20 divided by 5. Let me simplify it. 5 ones are and 5 fours are. The value of k is 4. So the equation, so we have solved this value and we have got the value of k is, that is 4. Now the equation will be like this: y is equals to 4x, and over here 4 is in the place of k. The value of k is 4. So now we have taken out the value of k. So this was part 1 of question number 10. Now we are moving forward to the part 2 of question number 10, in which we are going to first find the values of the graph, and then we are going to plot the graph. So I am going to take the formula that we have created, that is y is equals to k x. The value of k is 4. Now we are going to find the values to plot the graph. First we are going to take, we need to draw a graph that is y against x. So let's first take when x has 0, when x is equals to 0. After taking this, we are going to apply it in the formula that we have created. So y will be as it is, and 4, that is k, plus 0 also. Now we are simply going to multiply it, and the value of y over here will be 0. So when y is equals to 0, x is equals to is 0. This is the first value for the graph plotting. Y is also 0 and x is also 0. Now let's take another number, that is 1, when x is equals to is 1. Okay, so the formula was y is equals to is 4x, y is equals to is 4, and x is 1. So y is equals to is 4. Now let me going to write it further. The second value is when y is 4, when x is 1. So now let's move towards finding more values for the plotting of graph. So when x is equals to is 2, first we took 0, then we took 1, and now we took 0, and now we took 2, sorry. So the formula is y is equals to is 4x. Y as it is 4 is the value of k, and x multiplication 4 2s are 8, and value of y is 8. So x is equals to is 2. When x is 2, then y is 8. So we have come up with 3 values in this, and now we are going to plot these values in the graph. So let's start plotting of the graph. So now I have taken a graph paper. After finding the values in part 2 for the plotting of graph, we are now going to plot the graph as we have come up with the values. So the first value is of x is 0 and then y is 0. The second is x is 1 and y is 4. X is 2 and y is 8. So let's plot the graph. First we are going to draw x and x-axis and y-axis. Okay, this would be x-axis. Okay, and this line would be as y-axis. Okay, so plotting of graph is very simple. So let's start. This is 0. For x we are having the values till 2. So we are going to use it as one box, 0, and then leave one box, one square, and then put on 1. Then leave one box and then put on 2. Now over here there are a lot of values of y from 0 to 8. So we are going to not leave one box. We are going to leave these squares. Like this is 0, then this would be 1, and then this would be 2. We are going to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boxes over here. Over here we left one whole square. Now here we leave 5 boxes for each number. So this would be 3, this is 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 now. 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have plotted the numbers over here. Now we are going to first plot these. So the first value was 0. The first number will come, dot will come over here. That is as 0, 0. Okay. X is also 0, y is also 0. Then the next value that is of x is 1. So x is 1. So the value of y is x is 1 and y is 4. We are going to join it. X is 1 over here and y is 4. This is the next plot. So x is 1 and y is 4. Now for the next value, that is the last value, x is 2 and y is 8. X 2 and y is 8. So 2 is going over here and 8 is meeting here. This is the next plot. And over here x is 2 and y is 8. Now the plotting of the graph has been done. Now we are just going to join it. So I have joined the plotted dots that we have plotted over here with the help of the values that we took out first, and then after taking out the values we plotted the graph. So in this video, we did question number 10 of D2, in which we did two parts. First, we created an equation and find out the value of k, and then in part 2 we find out the values of the graph plotting. So to plot the graph, we find out the values using values of x, like x is 0, then x was 1, and then x was 2, and then we find out the values of y using the equation that we created in part A. And after finding out the values, we plotted the graph using those values, and now we have plotted the graph. So this was question number 10 of exercise 1A D2. Question number 11 is also like this. We are going to solve it in the next video. Okay, thank you and Allah Hafiz, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you and Allah Hafiz.